Look, mama, I made it to Forbes.
What is up, Stopde Nation? It's Stopde here, and the Supremacy is back today in NBA Live Mobile. So we're going to do a little bit of a run through on some tips to try and beat the Supremacy. So we'll go the team here. Today's the shooting lineup. So we'll show you my shooting lineup right now. There you go. Once it loads. So we got some big players in there. This is gonna be helpful because you got to get 2 dunks. So we got Porzingis and Okafor in there for our 2 big players up front there. Now this one can be a little challenging because a lot of times when you want them to go for the dunk, they just go in for the layup. So we'll talk about some ways to sort of make it easier to get the dunk instead of the layup. One of them is there. So if you see, as we held down the guard button, it gives you the ability to slide up. If you have that, you have a better chance of hitting a dunk than if you, as we get a foul, than if you're just going to try and dunk it. So you want to drive first and then dunk. If you're not putting that in, you're much more likely to just take a shot or to... all right, so we got it back. Take a shot or to, go in for the layup there. So we got one. The other thing I like to do with this, because you're not going to... If you don't get the 2 points, or the 2 dunks, you're not going to win it anyways. So you might as well... See, there you go. So you got the layup there. A little too far out. Usually you want to be within the key in order to get the points for that. So I'll go for the points first, try for the dunks, and then try and get the win after that. Now, the nice thing about it is they're not necessarily the best at at shooting, so it's usually easier to get there. But don't worry, like once you're, you only have to get 2, so you don't have to get it on every drive. But it's always better definitely to go in for the dunks as you're going for it. So we got to get one more. The other tip I have is once you get up, is getting your players out of the way so that they can score faster, because you definitely want them to score faster. So the other thing is try and work it inside. Go in there, and we'll do another layup. So you see now, I got 47 seconds left. What I'm going to do, I'm up by 4 points, so I'm just going to move my players out of the way, let them score, so that I have more time to do it. So another tip, if you're trying to do it, is to give yourself more time. Know that you only need dunks. Try and work the ball around. There you go. And, why are you doing a layup there? So again, up, so I'm just going to move out of the way, let them score. Give them some room. Help give us another chance to score on that one. So put into play. Go move it around or lose it. But again, we'll move out of the way because we only have to win. So basically, if we don't get this anyways, we're not going to win. So go in there for the last second dunk, and we get it. So there you go. Gets the second dunk with that one. So again, you want to be close in there when you're getting it, although we still need to stop them from getting their final shot, which they won't get. So that's kind of some of the strategies you can do with it. So we'll run another one and show you again as we go through the next one some tips for getting those dunks. So basically, those are some of the ones for when you don't get the dunks. Now we'll look more in detail about strategies for getting the dunks. So here we go. One thing to do, move it in, and there you go. Once you're in the key, if you drive and put in, you have a really good chance of going in for the dunk. I would say, even if it's not every time, but you get a lot of drives out of the way. So if we let them go in, get the score, get the block. Also, if you can get the quick change, that's going to help you out as well. So I'm in the key, lose the ball, but that's okay. They put it out. So the biggest thing I would say is make sure you hit the drive button before you try and go in for the dunk. Again, there's our second dunk. So if you hit the drive button and you slide up, so don't hit the button, actually start on the drive and slide up and that's going to help you with that one. So if you're looking for the dunk there, you want to definitely start at drive and slide up instead of taking your finger off it. So leaving your finger on the pad is going to help you with that one. So we'll drive in. I was going to go to slide up there, but too far out. So go in, into the key, slide up, and we get the dunk. So once you're in the key, oh, that was a sweet dunk there. Once you're in the key, you've got a really good chance of doing it if you go that way. And then obviously, if you can get yourself a situation like that, although I messed that up a little, but if you get yourself into a situation where you can drive, get a break, then you are in a good position to get yourself a dunk. So playing some good defense as well. Now on defense, while we're here doing some strategies for defense, tap the guard button you see the guys reaching in trying to get the steal. If you tap the guard button, that works. So there you go. Get another dunk. In the key, drive button, slide up. So those are basically the big tips there that you have. So in summary, you want to, any situation where you can get yourself a drive, make sure that you're somewhere in between, the foul point line and the basket when you start to drive, and then slide up into your dunk to get it. If you're running short on time, you can get out of the way, let them score faster, because you just got to win. If you don't get the dunks, you don't get the victory anyways. And then trying to play it around like that, so that you have a clear drive, clear lane to the net. So if you pass it around, especially getting some big players in there, that will help you to get it as well. So just moving the ball around until you get yourself a clear lane, so that you're not stuck, forced to try and do that. So there you go. Time expires in that second one, and we pick up. How many dunks do we get that time? Let's check. Once it loads. So we got 6 dunks in the 2 minutes. So we need 2, we got 6. So there you go. We'll see what Supremacy one we get out of that one, opening up. I don't know if this got us any closer. Ooh, conditioning. I needed that one. So actually, I am only going to be, I think, 2 away now from getting the set. So we got our final one here for, where is it? Our final one for defense. So we'll claim the defense supremacy right here. There you go, defense, and we got ourselves some coins. So I think it was 50,000 coins you got for that one, when we can put in our defense, and we are getting close to that LeBron James. So we only need 2 more for the offense supremacy in order to get them. So hopefully this helps out. Hopefully gives you an idea of some tips, strategies for beating this dunk one, because I know frustrating for me at first, and I know a lot of people talking to is frustrating for them as well. So there you go. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for stopping by. Been a pleasure. Stopde out.